y'all, hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Come on in and see what we've got in today's video. Today we have the Harlequin Plus subscription, but today we have two to unbox. I'm just so far behind that I decided to go ahead and do two in one video to kind of kill two birds with one stone, I guess you could say. If you don't know about Harlequin Plus, it is $14.99 a month. It is a monthly book subscription, and you can pick your selection of books each month from a variety of bundles. You can choose ebooks or print books. Of course, I choose print books because I'm not a big e-reader, so I get the print books. And you can download the app and play games. You can watch movies from the app. That's where you pick out your selections of books each month, and I'm trying to think of anything else. The app is very helpful and it's very useful. I use the app quite a bit. Like I said, that's where I go pick out my book selections every month, and there are all kinds of different genres to choose from. There's romance, historical romance, romantic suspense, there's Amish romance. There's all kinds of different genres that you can choose from. I'm ready to get in these boxes and see what we've got. I don't know which month this is. This one might be, I think this is from April. So the other box should be from May, I do believe. Sometimes in these selections you get anywhere from 1 to 3 books. Usually, most of the time, I see 2 books, depending on what genre you choose. Most of the genres I choose are from authors that I really already know and love, like Susan Mallory and Debbie McCumber. So I usually choose I can't remember which one exactly it is, but usually you only get 1 or 2 books in that selection. So let's go ahead and see what we got for this month. We do have just one book, and it's a hardcover book, and it is by one of my favorite authors, and that is Susan Mallory. This is the Summer Getaway. So you can see this was just one book selection. I have gotten 2 books before, so it just depends on which genre you select. So a little bit about this book. This is a really pretty cover too. I guess I might want to show you guys the cover before I get into reading the synopsis on this. So this is a really pretty cover, and it definitely gives you summer reading vibes. So a little bit about this book. One woman discovers the beauty and chaos in this poignant and heartwarming story about the threads that hold family together, from #1 New York Times bestselling author Susan Mallory. With her divorce settlement about to run out and a mortgage she can't afford, Robin Caldwell needs a plan for her future. She nurtured her family and neglected herself, but how's she supposed to think when her daughter has become the most demanding bride ever? Her son won't even consider college. Her best friend is on the brink of marital disaster, and her ex is making a monumentally bad decision that could bring everything crashing down on Robin's head. So when her great aunt Lillian invites her to Santa Barbara for the summer, Robin hops on the first plane. But it's hard to run away when you're the heart of the family. One by one, everyone she left behind follows her across the country. Somehow, their baggage doesn't feel as heavy in the sun-drenched mismatch mansion. The more time Robin spends with free-spirited Lillian, the more she sees the appeal in taking chances on dreams, on love, on family. Life is meant to be lived on purpose. All she has to do is muster the courage to take a chance on herself. So that sounds really good. Definitely something that I would normally pick up for myself. So I'm really excited to get into that book. But it's probably going to be a while because my TBR list is incredibly long. Let's see what we have for, what did I say this month was for? For May. As I said, I am really far behind on doing videos. where my health, I was having a lot of issues with my health. I just got really far behind, and I'm trying to get them caught up, so you guys may see this two unboxings in one video. For this month we have 2 books, and this first one is by Robin Carr. It is called A Family Affair. Again, another very beachy summer read vibe from that cover. The other one is another book by Susan Mallory. This is The Stepsisters. Again, another summery beachy read vibe. So those look really interesting and really pretty. The first one we'll talk about is by Robin Carr, A Family Affair. And it says, life's biggest dilemmas can provide its sweetest rewards. Anna McNichol knows how to take charge. Raised by a single mother, she's worked to ensure her 3 children have every advantage she didn't. And while her marriage has its problems, she values commitment and believes in till death do us part. Now an empty nester, she's at the peak of her career and ready to seize the opportunity to focus on her future. But life can change in an instant, and when her husband dies suddenly, Anna's carefully constructed world falls apart. The mysterious young woman at the memorial service confirms her husband has been keeping secrets, and Anna is determined to get to the truth. For once, she doesn't have the answers. Her kids are struggling with their grief, her mother's health is in decline, and Anna needs closure. Faced with one challenge after another, she finds support from an unexpected source. As she puts her life back together, Anna realizes the McNichols may not be perfect, but they'll always be family, and family is forever. That's a little bit different than I would normally pick up. It's kind of like got a little more suspense in there, I guess you could say. But Robin Carr sometimes does have quite a bit of suspenseful novels that she puts out, but I am really excited to read that. The final book we have is The Stepsisters by Susan Mallory. And this one says, once upon a time when her dad married Sage's mom, Daisy was thrilled to get a bright and shiny new sister. But Sage was beautiful and popular, everything Daisy was not, and she made sure Daisy knew it. Sage didn't have Destiny's smarts. She had to go back a grade to enroll in the fancy rich kid school. So she used her popularity as a weapon, putting Daisy down to elevate herself. After the divorce, the stepsisters' rivalry continued until the final improbable straw. Daisy married Sage's first love, and Sage fled to California. 18 years, 2 kids, and 1 troubled marriage later, Daisy never expects or wants to see Sage again. But when the little sister they have in common needs them both, they put aside their differences to care for Cassidy. As long-buried truths are revealed, no one is more surprised than they when friendship blossoms. Their fragile truce is threatened by one careless act that could have devastating consequences. They could turn their backs on each other again, or they could learn to forgive once and for all, and finally become true sisters of the heart. So that sounds like a really good book to read during the summer. And I'm going to show you guys on the back of these. This book is retailed at $9.99, and this book is retailed at $17.99 US. So your subscription was definitely paid for there. And then this one is valued at $27.99. So the box is definitely paying for itself. And I always love getting new books to read and add into my collection, of course, because I am a book hoarder and I love to have new books in my collection to have to read. So that was my Harlequin Plus subscription. If you are interested in this, I will have it linked down below for you. That's all I have for today's video. If you're not already, please go down below, hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. Give me a big thumbs up on this video. It would mean the world to me as well. And go hit that bell notification if you want to be notified anytime I upload. I'll see you in my next video. Keep a smile on your beautiful face. Bye.